And severed. Don't just say we're out of time. Can we find the spark that brought us together?
Looks like it's gonna be back to the good old grind. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's a little random late night stream, as you know, per usual for this channel, for those that remember. But anyway, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Just trying to stick to the plan of getting content back on and that's the word I'm looking for. I'm lost for words. So just so you all like kind of know where I'm at with work wise, this entire week I just spent translating for these parent teacher conferences. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a little burnt out for words. Yeah, I'll go into more detail, I guess, later. Maybe now would be a good time. Yeah, just worked with my local school district. And I've been doing translations, I guess is the right word, not interpretations. Translations for parent-teacher conferences for quite some time. But it kind of takes a toll on your... See, the thing is, I try to have a fluent Spanish and English, but it is the exposure out here to the different types of Spanish is pretty broad. So there's a lot of terminology, vocabulary that isn't common between Latin America. So you just try to find the most generic way of just trying to, deliver about their student to the parent that doesn't speak English. But, anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, I hope you understand. But for those that don't, I hope you enjoyed what I was saying. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. It's been nice to start getting back on track with content. Tonight, I'm going to be on one of the accounts that actually is in a different server. But yeah, just gonna play on that one. Burn some CP, research done. That's the one thing that I have always had a hard time controlling, is that impulsiveness of trying to have multiple accounts in the game. It's fun because the reason I say it's fun is because obviously I'm a low spender and everything. So you time when you're gonna bank on pulling for resources or pulling for rewards. But what I've learned is that if I have 2 or 3 other accounts, I can make those accumulate, like, for example, in Call of Dragons keys, and then just splurge, because I like to spend. It sounds a little twisted, but yeah, it's fun. Anyway, yeah, we're going to just be cruising and checking out what we got in that account, and, just chilling. Again, the goal is to get back on track with the content. It's been fun, over the years to put out some fun streams and hopefully entertain the individuals that, make time for it, which I'm very grateful for. But, the one thing I will say is that I would really, really like to crack at least 500 subs. I've been stuck under 400 for like a while. So, well, I can't really request it, be like, hey, sub and subscribe if you're not going to be putting out, content and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys are, first timers here in the channel, please subscribe and stuff. Oh shit! Hold on. Am I crashing already? No. I think I am. Oh, Embodies Adventures. What's up? Do I play PC or tablet? Primarily PC. And then phone. I've not done the tablet thing. Only because I don't have a tablet that can hold the game. But yeah, mostly PC. It's been fun. So, yep. But welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Let's just get in game real quick. Let's do this. Just anybody out there watching this live or at a later point, if the background music is too loud, please let me know. So let's see where we're at with this. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I actually got to see something real quick. Give me a sec. Let me go back. Station back. Ooh. Okie dokie, let's get... Oh, you know what? Let me see. Where am I at with this account? Let's see. Get some daily. This one. Oh, where we at? We got the new guys. And then supply station. Oh, Churro. Oh. I haven't been on this account for a while, I guess. As you can tell, this is a little bit more free to play. I think I bought like one thing here. Yeah. Okay. Alliance mobilization. I don't know if you guys know what's up with this part, but looks kind of fun. Complete mobilization quests with your fellow Alliance members to reach higher reward tiers and claim amazing rewards. Fight your way to legendary class and bring glory to your Alliance. You know, look, let me tell you something. I appreciate the fact that developers introduce new game modes. But let's just be realistic that, like, you know, this is just to distract the whales that have already spent the money to just finish their accounts, so they need something to do. Because a lot of these, I'm sure it, like, you know, teases you at any tier to, like, get involved. But at a certain point, if you're, like, you know, tier 1 or tier 2 troops, you're probably not going to get very far. Hate to be a Debbie Downer, but, you know, I understand what I'm saying. But these rewards are pretty cool. Just 2 of those? Okay. 1 warrant, 10 potions. I wonder how easy it is to get to level 8 when your Alliance reaches silver class. I'm sure Rock has something similar to this. This is completely new to me. I don't know what it's like. Riches of the Forest. You know, I mean, if you're a spender, this is definitely a good way to get duplicates. If you're lucky, you can get one of these. But it just sucks because keeping these legendary artifacts at level 1 isn't easy. So I think for this account, this is kind of, you know, pretty good. Wheel of Destiny. I think I spun 3 already. Let's do 3 more. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So here's something that I haven't done in a minute, but for those out there, hashtag extreme luck. Boom. We'll give it a couple minutes, see if more people join. But if y'all can throw some positivity my way and hit that hashtag extreme luck, that'd be great. That way, when we pull for these guys, we'll get something good. But we'll come back to it in a few. Time to act. This is pretty cool. You know, get some rewards for using up your speed ups. If you are pretty new to the game, the speed ups are very, very essential to obviously the progression of your account and stuff. I'm not the best person to take my own advice, but I would say that the goblin market, which is this one, the goblin, you know, the lizard ain't there. But when the lizard is there and you can enter the goblin market, don't hesitate to buy the free stuff you can get with, well, I say free stuff because you purchase certain items with resources, and that's, you know, technically free because you're not spending your own personal money. But don't hesitate to buy timers and anything else that is you can purchase the resources. And the reason I'm saying is that that's a good way to get more timers, speed up certain researches. Maybe you need to pump some troops out, and, you know, look for the opportunities to get more bang for your buck is what I'm trying to get at. And you know, they're not the best rewards, but it's better than nothing. So right now at the beginning of the season, let's say you probably got, you know, a batch of troops that you need to get out. This is a good time to do it now. So, and also, I hope that, I don't know. Well, hope I don't jinx it, but I'm probably going to. If you're coming in and out of Home Kingdom, okay, you are able to pick up a tier 5 mana stone, and it will carry over to KBK. Now, a lot of people won't bring this up because they're afraid that if they do, the masses will all start like sharing the wealth, and then the developers will nerf it. That's just a risk we got to take. So I hope that they don't. So yeah. And the reason I'm saying that is because I still am in. Am I in? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I am right now. Oh yeah, I'm still in Home Kingdom. So let me see. Where could we go? Yeah, it's just a little too bare. No, not gonna happen. Hold on, I gotta transition out of this real quick. Hold on. It's just a message I don't wish to expose real quick. Give me 1 second. Now, for those watching, how many of you have gotten the new legendary heroes? I'm actually a big fan of what they are introducing. And now that I think about it, I don't know if those heroes are technically considered generation 3 or 4. I feel like I think the infantry are usually the introduction to a new generation, and I just don't understand like why they need to do that. Because then you have your tokens that overlap and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna transition back into the a game shortly. I'm just having a conversation I don't want to have on stream, so just bear with me. But okay, there we go. Cool. Where do I go? Whoa, he's all the way out here? That's bizarre. Okie, let's get some CP burnt. Oh, yeah.
The wind guides my arrows.
Let's see how this works. This is a weak account, so I don't even know if I'll
I accept your challenge.
do well. But anyway, forget what I was asking. But yeah, the new heroes is what I'm talking about. The fact that we have range damage reduction shows me that the developers are pretty aware of like how players are what's the word, not maybe how players are participating or playing in fights, you know. And one thing I'm noticing is that everyone just balls up. It's always like a big ball of just like a cluster. So it just really, I don't know, I just feel that like not a lot of attention goes into trying new things, and the developers will definitely catch up on that. So they'll introduce new features, and I think the whole, like, for example, that little new what's his name? He's not a dwarf. What is he? Like he's that new Hobbit guy. The whole fact that he reduces a range damage that neighboring legions receive that are behind them is kind of a big deal, and people are probably going to sleep on that. Like if he let's go over there real quick, and I kind of want to just emphasize a little bit more with a little bit more detail what I'm trying to get at. So it's this thing right here. Watch. While in the field, the legion and friendly legions behind it gain mercy for 3 seconds. So the legion and friendly legions behind it, I guess he's it, gain mercy. And you're like, what the fuck is mercy? Range damage taken minus X%. And then buffed legions is a total of 3. So that means this legion, and then now I just kind of wonder which direction, right? Does it mean that, like, because you got to really think about it, right? If there's a cluster of infantry, like, does it go all the way to the right, or does it go all the way to the left, or does it go like right and left? So I wonder that, because when there's such a big cluster of like of troops, and you know all the notifications are going off, like everything just kind of stacks over itself, and you can't really tell what's getting buffed sometimes. And you know, even though the battle reports will provide detail, like it is kind of difficult to understand in which direction and what legions are going to get buffed, you know. So you know, for me, one of the side comment, like, I'm not looking for an answer because I don't know if anybody has it, but does it mean that like the legion to what's his name, to Danfield's right and left are going to get that buff, or is it the one that's to his right and then one behind them, or the two behind them? You know what I mean? Like, and that all makes a difference. I would think so, right? Because AOE, how it stacks, how it like counter itself, maybe nullifies itself. Like, I don't know, nullifies a word, but like, does it cancel itself out if it overstacks? Well, that shit counts, you know. And if you're just going to be playing in a specific manner, where you're just ball up and just going forward and just bombarding each other, it's like, you know, you want to, you know, those details kind of, you know, definitely come into play. But anyway, I think this is pretty cool. This whole thing where you're now range damage reduction is a thing. And again, going back to what I'm saying is that, like, that's how everybody's playing. You send out the infantry, they soak up as much damage as they can. Everybody that's range is in the back. But guess what? No one's really playing Cavs. I just kind of feel that, like, that's another option that people are sleeping on. You know, defense and HP. That's kind of a big thing, though. Like 20% HP bonus. That's a lot. So then, when the Legion casts Shield Strike, okay, the target Legion gains debilitated and slow for 6 seconds. I feel like 6 seconds means 6 turns. Maybe I'm just... But what does debilitated mean? Takes X% more damage from this Legion. So this Legion will specifically deal more damage. And then slow. How much more damage? What's the damage bonus? 20%. Here's the thing. These percents, I feel like they seem pretty astronomical. But if you really think about the build, you're focusing a lot on durability and not so much on damage, right? So I'm not really taking this 20% that much seriousness, but I'm also probably not really, thinking straight. Because it would be totally different. For example, like a 20% damage bonus on like a marksman is a significant boost, but they don't really do that. And that's obviously because you don't have a broken hero, right? But maybe this kind of balances out where it like, even if you go the tanky route when it comes to its build, this at least helps it having a little bit more damage. I don't know. But just kind of fun to ponder. Roots of War, not ready for that. Ileana's Behemoth, the Great Revival, all that good stuff. Strongest Lord. Oof. Anyway. Let's see. Where the Alexa Production 3000? This is very nice to see this organization here. Let's just do this. Oh, I can't do that. Duh. Any stones available? Not yet, huh? I just gotta get the research started. Let's see where we're at. $20. Oh, I can't do anything until I get this to 21 or 20. Yeah, maxed it all out. Oh, there we go. Oh. Fuck it, whatever.
Madeline of Dongrad, reporting for duty.
As good as it gets for this account.
Not bad.
The wind guides my arrows. We're friends now, right?
See how this goes.
I shall fight to the last.
well.
I must redouble my efforts.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Let's just do that. Oh, hold on. My bad. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Damn it! I won't give up.
Let's see. Whoa. Got some work to do on this account, huh? Let's get this going. Whatever. Shits and giggles. It's a much better option.
Could this be of use
Let's
to our horses?
just for now, I guess this will be good. Let's see how much we got. 20. Let's put it up there. Oh. It's fun. It's kind of fun to like start a new account every so often. Not every so often. It's fun to start a new account, but I just start to realize the investment. Pretty intense. Pretty intense.
My bow.
Let's have a look. Let's see. All right, let's do 25. What does that look like?
Shall we play green boat?
Clan Galanagel never retreats.
Oh, so they got the brink of warp. Only 1%. That's weird.
As it should be. We're friends now, right? One shot is all I need. The sunrise was beautiful today.
fun. I will say, the pet system in this game is still one of the most difficult things to, I don't want to say master. Master. Yeah. Just the investment of resources and time that it takes. And the fact of how much of a difference maker these pets are. Obviously, you know, for those that have been around since global launch, you know, there was a lot of content that first came out when they were introduced. And I can definitely say with a lot of confidence that they were introduced a little too early. And I think those early introductions of different types of, what's the word, features in the game has a lot to do with the fact that they probably, and I mean they as like the developers, didn't have an understanding of the type of players that they were going to inherit. You know, so it's like the activity was pretty high. I can definitely, you know, say that, you know, the player activity at the beginning of, you know, I would say from global launch maybe down to season 2+ was very high. And then after that, you start to see people kind of, you know, fade away. Yeah. Let's see.
We're friends now, right? I accept your challenge.
Let's get some points going. Oh, let's pull some. Do we have keys to pull? I thought I was talking about keys and stuff. We haven't even, like. Let's do this. Ooh. I need to go. Gotta do some farming. Got 12 and 23. Let's do this. 10. Have some fun. Let's see what we get. Good stuff. Let's do this 10 right here. Cool. But nothing but scraps. One more. Nothing special. Bucket. Usually, I don't think there's a lot of people awake. I don't know. Let's see. Just give it a couple seconds. Okay. Go back to it. Come on, come on. Come on. One more. If you're new to the game, let me tell you something right now. If you're new to the game and you're a free-to-play low spender, I highly recommend you never, ever gem policies. You don't need to gem them. in order to get this completed and have enough time to enjoy it. They've advanced the game enough so that you can at least complete this whole thing and just have timers, you know, have them cooking with enough time to spare for the season that, you know, enjoy all these buffs. But even though I just gave you that suggestion, I would say one thing. If you choose to gem something very quick, this is the one you want to do. My personal opinion. Whether I'm right or wrong, that's not what I'm going for. Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, this gives you more bang for your buck. You get this buff at level 10. You get a 20% prestige gained when you are fighting Darklings and hitting Darkling forts. So the sooner you get this, the more prestige you're going to get, the better. You know, so and the quicker this will, you know, get unlocked. That's the only one I would say. You know, but other than that, if you're patient and using timers, you don't need to gem much. You know, I would say the only individuals that would need to gem this quickly is people that, you know, are spenders. But even that, like, the game has it so that if you time it correctly and you follow the Augur Stone, you'll get where you need to be, you know, on time. Because there is a point in the season where the war starts, and you definitely want to have a lot of these buffs unlocked and you know, ready to go. So, but if you're just farming, don't gem it. Just don't waste your gems on this if you're farming. You know, if you're still like, you know, tier 1, tier 2 with troops, don't gem this. You know, use your gems for much more things, you know, much greater things like certain events, or just don't use them at all and just let them stack up. But yeah, anyway, just that's always something to think about, because unfortunately it gets to a point where you just start to have a surplus of prestige and it just goes to waste. So okay, the seasonal talents. If you haven't done your homework, you need to do your homework. You have to be very careful, and I'm going to go over this. Okay, first off, huge shout out. I would love to hang out one day on Discord with this YouTube content creator, Hulksten, but not going to happen. Anyway, the point is, he put out a video and covered the importance of reading the instructions or the guide to this stuff. And you want to pay attention to this one, this specific season, because what the developers do is always introduce something new at a certain time, but they try to keep it balanced in the sense where it's like, yeah, you're going to be doing more damage, but maybe you're going to get a reduction in this other thing in the game. So it's a chance of fairness, right? Because you can't just have a broken game. And I've you know, experienced what a broken game feels like, and it's not fun. But anyway, so this says, my lord, you've unlocked the new season talents feature. You can choose to train talents from all 4 branches, as each branch will provide unique and powerful buffs effects. You can choose one, or here's the thing, there's a reason why this is highlighted in a different color, which was what, and the reason is you can choose to activate one or both talents on each level of a branch that wasn't available before. Okay, you either picked the right one or the left one. You can see how many season talent points you have that can be spent. The first talent branch you choose to activate on the season talent screen will become your primary talent branch. You must spend at least 10 season talent points in your primary talent branch before you can activate talents in other talent branches. Okay. Complete season talent quest to earn season talent points. You can continue to earn season talent points throughout the entire season. La da da da. So, before I could choose here and go somewhere else and then go somewhere else. Once you choose this one, you have to spend within that specific branch 10 talent points before you can go somewhere else. You have to be very, very careful. So, one thing I've emphasized in my channel, if you're a new player, choose what troop will be your main. The reason you choose a specific troop is because you want to be cautious, aware, and less wasteful with your resources. Resources being the resources, timers, legendary heads, and all that kind of stuff. Because you want to train the right troops, the right heroes, so that you don't waste your resources. Now, the thing is, if you're farming, you probably would want to. I was going to go with a specific way. Let me see. Hold on. Not this one. I think it's this one. No. I think it's this one. If you're going to be farming for the farm accounts, you would want to go with this one. You're going to get 50% more resources from that thing. But then you have to stay invested in this one. But however, you can activate this one. CP recovery speed. Increases the portion of revived legions. That doesn't, I don't know, but it doesn't fucking matter. Reduces the command point cost of destroying a Darkling Fort. And the thing is, the cheaper the Darkling Forts are, the better. Because they provide the most resources when you do the two-player raids. And then you have this thing, which is so annoying. And it says when your legion is gathering in Alliance territory, it cannot be attacked. While it is in combat, it cannot enter a resource point in the field. For those that were present in global launch, we were not guided, but we were told that you were safe to, gather resources within your territory. But it never turned out that way. And it's been very annoying, the fact that you're not safe within your own territory, which is kind of the idea of, and the kind of the purpose of having territory. You should be safe within it, but clearly you're not. So you have to activate this, and that's a waste of points. But then you have these other options where it's like when gathering from an Alliance resource center, Legion gather speed is increased by 50%, and unit load capacity is increased by 50%. You can also get this one, where it increases your daily warring capacity by 1. Now, the thing is that if you're new to the game and you're not planning on fighting a lot, I could, comfortably say go for this one. The thing with this game is that like literally the first physical calendar year of your time with this game is Farmville, unfortunately, because fighting in this game is a very wasteful experience if you're very weak. You spend too much time healing, and it requires resources to heal. Upgrades require massive resources and time. So your first year with the game, first 6-7 months, you're not doing a lot of fighting. So if you're trying to fight with very lower tier troops, you're not going to have the troops available to actually grind the resources you need, like for example the treaties and the the sentinel arrows and stuff like that, because all your troops are in the hospital. So I think that was the one experience that I realized early on, where it was like it's a trade-off. Like first couple months, it's Farmville, you're cooking troops, leveling up your heroes, leveling up your kingdom, and maybe fighting here and there if you are within a server that allows it. But unless you cash out and just get your tier 5 quick, that you're not going to be doing too much warring where it'll Yeah, it's just it's hard. So, but here's the thing. For myself as an archer main, I absolutely have to go for battle acuity, excuse me, because of this guy, long range warfare. Even though supposedly I will lose damage, but the fact that I have that range of attack, it does really make a big difference. So you that's why I started this topic emphasizing, if you're new, make sure you pick your troop and your hero type, because it'll make choosing talents easier, is what I ultimately want to get to. But this stuff is it's pretty intense, and obviously, like I also said, trying to find a balance. The fact that you can unlock 2 in the same level does make a difference. So that's why they won't allow you to go into another tree if you don't already have 10 points spent, right? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. Sometimes it might not even make a big ass difference, but they at least try to balance the game, which you can't hate. Ooh, there we go. So I still have a point. I should just. I don't have 2. What the fuck? But I should be long range warfare. This is merit retention. Increases the engineering and range units by 100%. Well, even though I do need this one, it's hard to choose this one. I'll come back to that later. I might have to switch up my gameplay for the season. But anyway, yeah. Dude, I need to go farm with this account. Sheesh. Let's do that. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just do that real quick. Gonna set some farmers up, hit the hay. Again, just trying to get some content out for the game. Get back on track, because it's always been fun streaming and had some good times here and there. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Just want to say what's up to everybody and get something out. I'm gonna be back again soon. I want to say on Sunday. Saturday's gonna be a pretty intense game. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Below and Austin Bird. Because you guys always know I'm terrible with the fucking reading with the comments and stuff. Below, what's up, dude? Austin Bird, what's new? A lot, dude. A lot's new. New job. Got a 4-year-old now. It's been a lot. But anyway, yeah, just playing this new game, which has been a pretty fun transition from DOT. But it's also been a pretty crazy one. But yeah, anyway. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm terrible at this shit, dude. And I had another device specifically letting me see chat, and I fucking ignored it as I go on my little rants. But anyway, guys, appreciate everybody hanging out. If the content made sense or whatever, obviously share, like, and subscribe and all that good stuff. But my goal is to be back on Sunday. And just have a super chill stream. I actually am curious if I could play the broadcast of football games in my background as I'm streaming, but I probably can't. That'll probably get me flagged. But it's been nice to get back into football, so. But anyway, I'm out of here. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. If you watch this at a later time, hit that like, shoot me a comment. Yeah, dude, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys all soon. All right, later.